Hey guys, in this video I want to talk to you about how to take the worst month in your music teaching business. So the worst month on the calendar where you get like the least amount of money, the least amount of students, it's your tightest month, and how to turn it around and make it potentially one of your better months. So I'm going to give it to you in 4 main steps, but first I just want to tell you that we just had our best month ever in Build a Music School. It kind of goes up each month as we, kind of taught us in the hair. If you remember that book, you kind of plod along, keep doing the right things, helping people, do a good job. It continues to grow, but August had always been our toughest month, and largely this is because probably half of our audience, both members and non-members, are in North America, and that's typically months where they're on holidays, and so for a lot of them their cash flow is a lot lower if they haven't implemented all the things that we teach them to make sure that that revenue goes up in that time. And so if the revenue is low, if you haven't got your stuff together, then it means that you're probably looking to cut costs and things. And so naturally we've felt that a little bit in previous years. We've had a bit of a drop off. So leading into it a couple months in advance, we were like, okay, we need to do a big promotion in August. And so the first step for you, if you want to try and turn things around, is number 1, identify your worst month. For us, it was August. For you, it might be January. It might be Christmas, in December. It could be any month. And so you got to figure out objectively what is the worst month for you. And so one thing that you're going to be looking at is perhaps your income. So the first level you might look at is what's the month that brings in the lowest amount of income. The next level to that might be what's the month that brings the lowest amount of net profit. So income minus your expenses, what's the net profit? On an even deeper level, probably the best level, you would look at your cash flow forecasts. So that's one of the 3 tools that you look at when you're managing your finances for a music school. You run it with a P&L, profit and loss document, a balance sheet, because that has included your debts and loans and assets, and the third one is a cash flow forecast. And so with that, that's showing you literally the money in the bank and where it's going. So you might look historically and go, oh, that's the month where the money goes down the lowest. Okay, so you're trying to identify like what is really the worst month for you and your business. Because although there might be a month where everyone has perhaps pulled out of lessons because it's Christmas, let's say, you may have actually collected a whole bunch of fees that on that month. And so actually it means that there is significant money in that month, but the students are tailing off and you're slowly spending that money over the next 3 months. Who knows? So you have to look at like all those different factors, because you have that kind of like trailing effect, especially if you're in, say, like the UK or Australia or New Zealand, and you're billing on like a school term system where you might bill 4 times a year in large chunks. So you had a huge amount and then it tails off over 3 months as you spend it, then a huge amount. So anyway, you got to find like what is your worst month. What's the month that if you could turn things around and make it a great month, it would actually change everything for your business. Then what you do, of course, is once you've found that month, you need to build your best promotion for that month. And so for us, we started probably a month, 2 months earlier preparing this promotion. For you, you might be able to do a simpler one faster. For us, it required quite a lot of preparation, and so we came up with an offer. We gave everyone like 64% off if you signed up for a year and you paid up front. You got 64% off. It was a huge discount, pretty incredible. So you might not want to do that, but you want to think through what is our best promotion. Now, if you've done promotions before, you literally look and go, okay, well, what are the promotions that did the best? Because you want to repeat what works. And so you need to come up with like what is your best compelling offer, what's the best deal, and you need to get creative and you think through things like all the different angles you could approach this. Number 1 would be the price. Can you change the price? So if you were charging $150 a month, can you make it $99 just for that first month? So you can change the price number, right? You can change the frequency. So it could be instead of getting 1 lesson a week, you get 2 lessons a week for the first 4 weeks. So that'd be the frequency that you might give. Another idea would be the length of how long that lasts. So instead of it lasting just for a 1 month deal, it could be a 2 month or a 3 month or a 12 month even. What else you got? You got bonuses. Well, what bonuses can you add? So you got musical bonuses. Well, if you're a drum teacher, you can give away pairs of drumsticks, practice pads, workbooks, metronomes. If you are a guitar teacher, you can give away guitar picks, strings, cases. I don't know. I don't play guitar very well. You think about what are the musical things you can do. Workbooks, $0 registration fees if you have a registration fee. What are tangible things? And so what are the musical ones? And then the next one is, what about non-musical things? One of the most popular things that we gave away a whole lot was movie tickets. Kids loved going to the movies. There's always new, fresh, exciting movies they want to see. So we could include movie tickets. That could be something you could give away. Hey, if you join this month, you get 1 month's fee, 1 month's lessons at this new price, and you get a $0 registration fee, and you get two movie tickets so that you can take your best friend to the movies. And you start to stack the things that you can give away. So you don't just be like every other music teacher who's like, oh, we do one-on-one lessons and they're $32 or $41 or whatever it is. You're trying to differentiate yourself and provide something cool and unique. And what we're trying to do is to imply a few extra things. We want to imply urgency, so you give a deadline. So, hey, this offer is only available till, say, the end of the month. Another thing you would put is scarcity. So maybe you only had 20 spots you're able to give out for this deal, or 10 spots. That again is like a first in, first served. People are racing for it. So there's a whole bunch of little tricks like that you can do. Third step, let's review what we got first, right? So you got to identify your worst month. What is it? And then you've got to build your best promotion. And so you got to get creative here. If you want heaps of awesome ideas, just grab a free trial to Build a Music School, our membership. There's everything that you're going to need, everything that helped us build a music school from 0 to 2,000 students per week, 7-figure school, pretty epic stuff. So you can grab all our best ideas for free. Stick around if you love it, hopefully, but come check it out for free if you want. There'll be a link down below. So once we've found our worst month, we've built our best promotion, what we want to do, obviously go through all the steps to prepare that, but then you've actually got to launch it. And so you need to launch it strong. A lot of people will just send out one email, do one Facebook post, one Facebook ad or Instagram ad or a TikTok. You actually got to really slam it for a while and put some effort into it. So for our launch, we did a whole bunch of sort of build up pre-launch content, lots of great stuff, super helpful things, remind people of the quality of the stuff that we have here at Build a Music School. And then after maybe 7 days of that, we then start the promotion, and we start kind of here it is, and then we start sharing different angles and reminding people about it. And so over 3 or 4 weeks, we're letting people know on different angles with different levels of intensity on why they should sign up. And then right at the end, like I said, we want to really use some things like scarcity, urgency to say, hey people, there's a timer here, it's counting down, 24 hours to go. All these little tips and tricks, and that does get people over the line. If I draw something for you, a launch, if you do it well, it kind of ends up like this. Sort of like that. Like the first day when you first launch it, the first couple of days, you sell the most, and then it kind of tapers off a little bit, and then you start selling a little bit hard on your emails and ads, Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, all that sort of stuff. And then in the final part, you get a bit of a spike where you're kind of like, hey guys, this is about to go away, last chance, grab this amazing offer, get signed up, and you get that cool little peak at the end. So that's what you want to do for launching it once you've got it all lined up. And then final thing is repeat what works. So eventually you don't want to be slamming your email list every month with massive promotions and heaps of emails, but you do want to have even if it's a 48-hour window, you want to send 3 or 4 emails in that period. 48 hours is too small for music lessons, but let's say you're doing it for a month or for a week. You want to be sending at least 4 to 6 emails, and in those last few days you're sending 2 or 3 people understand that this is a time-bound thing. You're not going to be spamming them forever. And so that's one big thing, is to be able to look back again and see like what worked. So if this worked really well, then you just do it again next year. Tweak it a little bit, but if it works, don't change it. Just have it all saved. You continue building leads, continue building your following, you do all the stuff that worked, add a few extra things, and you'll get similar results the next time. So that's kind of like the 4 main steps. And so that's how you can turn around like your worst month into perhaps one of your best months. So we will continue to do different offers and things like that work, and turn our worst months into our best months, and I hope you'll do the same. Final thing, if you would like to get access to everything that helped me build my music school from 0 to 2,000 students and 7-figure school, we've got over 300 people in our BAM Squad community, music school owners, teachers, all collaborating, sharing all our best ideas and tools and plug-and-play resources that are worth tens and tens of thousands of dollars. If you'd like to get access to it, you can get a free 7-day trial down below, and there's a whole bunch of other cool features you can check out as well. We do some pretty incredible things that don't exist elsewhere. I would love you to check it out. And so I hope you find this video helpful. I do read the comments, so if you've got a comment, a question, something you'd like me to feature in a vlog, I would love to hear from you and film a video on it. Hey, have an awesome day or evening. I'll see you in the next video.